Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Fear Mech time again. Fear for Mech. I believe there is one more coming out, a Fear 5 Mech, then no more Fear Mechs, as far as I'm aware. Though I could be surprised. This came the other day, part of my super big toy haul. Looks nice, and I've just noticed that the box is slightly raised on the artwork, and it's a more plasticky feel, as opposed to the card either side. It's like interesting print. It's not a sticker, you can't peel it off, but it's very, very nice. Fear 4 long range sniper, as opposed to a short range sniper. But never mind. Back side, is the sort of schematics from the side sort of thing, and also from the front. And on the back it shows some pictures of the sniper. He looks absolutely awesome. But I will say this, it looks like they're catering for the 1.6 market as opposed to the 118. I said that for a number of reasons. Again, there's all the small details and the clips and all these other little bits and bobs. But then giving mechs heads always seems like a strange thing. Unless the person sits in the head, you don't need the head, you know. But never mind. Looks pretty cool. Let's have a quick look inside. I've taken the cellophane off already. Ooh, that strong new plastic smell for toys. Ooh. Nothing else in the box. And we have pilot, yay! We have instructions. We have our mech with some parts pre-attached already there. I am going to go to time lapse and spend about 14 years doing this, getting really crazy because I cannot stand the setup time on these. It's way too long for a toy as opposed to a 1/6 scale collector's doll, for want of use of better words. But they do look amazing. Obviously, I'm not going to make it look fantastic and take my time doing all the straps beautifully because it's a video review and that will take way too long. Okay, so I'm going to go to time lapse and I'll get started on this, and you can see my frustration of me sticking out my tongue as I do bits and bobs, and when it's done we'll go back to normal speed. So straight into time lapse. Okay, I'm back. That took me 32 minutes, which is quicker than all the others. It's actually a lot better system this time. There's a lot of velcro putting together. And I spent so long trying to put the bloody straps inside the little clips because they came out. I've done a rush job on this and he looks okay. Just got the webbing over the shoulders, but that can be obviously moved around the front. It can be going around the back and so forth. He does look really nice. Really, really nice, I have to say. I do like the look of this a lot. Hood is sort of kept in place by these little things on the cockpit. You can see here, these actually come up and down, so keeping that hood in place there. I'm not sure why the head has like an earpiece. It's a Mech. Makes no sense. That would be internal comms. Again, as I said, they are catering for the 1.6 market, the 1.6 collectors as well, which is quite clever. I don't know if you saw in the stop motion, I showed the gun quickly. The clip comes out. There are painted bullets inside. Looks really nice. It's got the tripod that folds down there. The gun is large. There's semi-indented barrel, which is pretty cool. And also on the scope, nice paintwork. Got all these clips, which I don't like, on here. Way too long on that strap there. Another reason why I say it's made for the 1.6 guys as well, because these clips, a Mech would not have clips. What, the Mech's going to clip all the stuff onto himself? No, just to be whoop, bolted on or put on. But the details do look good. I'm leaning towards this being my favourite one because the setup time is a lot quicker with the Velcro. And also because it comes with this really nice figure here. Check this out. She is fantastic looking. Has this little scar thing that can come off. The gas mask I put on the head, it comes off. The cap is a touch small. You can put it on, but it feels like it's made for a smaller figure. You've got to force it quite a bit to get it on. And she comes with this really nice rifle, like a sniper rifle again. In fact, let me take this little mask off, show her face, then we'll go for articulation. And she has a pistol, oops, just there, which fell out. But the pistol's in quite tight. If you push it in, won't come out. So, quite a nice sculpt on the face. Let's look at articulation. Left, right, up, down, side to side. Will be more about the scar thing. Arms go all the way around. Shoulders go to... She's getting about flat before this, almost flat. Less on the left slightly. And a sculpt stroke scarf. Oh, there we go. Get it there. Gets in the way. The shoulder pads can be taken off so you can get a better range of motion. Bicep bend, absolutely fantastic. They've nailed it on this one. Look at that. Nice and tight. Not as tight as Acid Rain World, but you know what? That is an awesome bend here. Vest comes off too, and she does have trunk inside the vest. Wearing white clothes. Can you see that? Underneath. She has gun articulation. No, she has those new joints in the wrist, which I don't like. Where you've got to find the right angle to make it move the right way. I prefer just gun articulation and wave articulation. Hips, sculpt gets in the way, relatively far. Forwards, again, sculpt gets in the way, that's not great. Backwards is pretty good, to be fair. Thigh twist, double kneecap, tight considering the bulk. She has, no boot twist. But she can swivel her feet outwards, like thus, and inwards. And she has a very, very good tippy toe. You see that? Not quite, put my hand. And her dorsiflexation is very good too. Quite possibly my favourite female so far from Joy Toy. The stock on the gun looks a little long. Let's see if she can hold it nicely. With her articulation, I'm hoping she can. Holds it nicely by the handle. stock into shoulder, bicep bent. Let's get this up. Not too shabby. Holds it quite well, all things considered. You take the vest off, you hold it better again because that's slightly in the way. But very, very nice. Again, the only thing is this cap is a bit too small. The gas mask just stretches over her head to fit. Gas mask calls it the rebreather, whatever it is. Air purifier, I don't know. Holds the pistol particularly well as well. Okay, let's come back to her in a minute. Let's look at the Mech. We'll come back to her and try and stick her into the cockpit. Okay, so he's going to have decent articulation. I don't really want to do it, but it's a review, so I guess I have to. Because his extra bits aren't so bulky, but some of this stuff's going to get away. So his head, you can see there, does turn left to right, does have an up and down and a side to side. Shoulders do go all the way around. They go up very far, further than that if I want to. He has a roll on the shoulders, so if I'm not sure what that was, he can do this on the shoulders, which is fantastic. His bicep bend is very tight. Hands go all the way around on a ball, so you've got all the motion, and his 4 fingers are articulated. He has a waist, there we go, so you can go side to side, side to side. There is a small forwards and backwards on the ab crunch, and he should be able to turn. There we go. Legs go out far, not quite full splits. Full splits on the front and back. Double kneecap. This is you start messing up all your hard work putting all these little things on. So he has a thigh twist as well. Really stiff double kneecap. He can get nice and tight. And then his feet, he can't turn from the foot, or can he? I forget. Can he turn from the foot? He can't turn from the foot, but he can go side to side like this. He has toe articulation. He has a really good dorsiflexation, like ridiculously good dorsiflexation. Look at that angle there. That's just ridiculous. And his tippy toe is pretty good too. Now, the only thing I'll say is the joints in the toes aren't stiff enough, so sometimes he just loses balance and fall over. He can hold his gun particularly well. You see something dropped off there? That is from the back of his leg. So when I was adjusting position, that popped off. I can put that back on in a minute. I will find, where's that one from? Oh, it's not from that place. I'll find that in a second, but it's not an essential part for him, you know, staying in one piece, you know, it doesn't fall apart. Gun you hold well because articulated fingers. I'm not going to pose him with the gun, but what I am going to try now and do, and I'm not looking forward to this, is fitting her inside the cockpit. Now, a couple of people have got these already, and they're saying that she actually fits, which if she does, it will be fantastic, because some of the other ones, the fear sort of won particularly, and the others, it was quite difficult to get the people in. So, as she is, I'm not going to put the gun in the holster. This control stick here, you can get pliers and very gently work it out if you want. Let me see if I can get it to fit inside. So this control stick is getting in the way. Okay, she's getting in there now. Oh. So yeah, I am struggling on that. Okay, let me find my pliers and see if I can remove the control stick. Be back in an instant. Okay, the control stick is out. You see that I have scuffed it using my pliers, but what can I say? They should make it easy to put in and out. If I stick her in, fitting in where she's supposed to, oh, that's going to be very tight. It's supposed to fit in. Feet to the bottom, inside, inside, inside. If I do it this way, hopefully you can see. And then I put the control stick in after. I'm not going to make a hole. I just want to see if it's going to close. She's got maybe a... Okay, so that's far she'll go. Ooh! Let's get her hands up and out of the way. And her head is in the way. I can move her head down and squeeze her in, but I'm not going to. You can get her in, but it's not going to be the best fits. And I do recommend taking out the control stick just to make it easy to put your figures in and out, but be careful you don't snap it when you're taking it out. And the cockpit does come off the back of the Mech if you want, but I'm not going to do that on my review. See my Fear 1 review if you want to see that. So, my opinion, my favourite out of the bunch because it's the easiest to set up and because it's the only one so far we get a pilot. And the pilot is a fantastic looking figure, I have to say. Here she is here, and her holster just popped off her side there. Yeah, very nice. But again, why would you have a Mech sniper to snipe other mechs? Maybe I wouldn't, not sort of thing I'd imagine, but it does look good and the webbing looks good and the setup's a lot quicker. 32 minutes, but that's including unboxing, looking at the figure, looking at other bits. I think it's best of the Fear mechs thus far. Okay, to give you one more thing I'll do, give an idea of the actual size. I'll compare to a huge Marvel Legends. And you see it's actually bigger than the Marvel Legends, except for the horns stick higher. And this is a large Marvel Legends figure. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I'm signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more Awesome Action Toy video reviews for you. Click on the notification icon, stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.